It was a crisp, clear fall day. We were flying by helicopter from Astoria to Portland along the Columbia River. The leaves were still showing their brilliant reds and yellows against the sea of green firs, edged beautifully by the crystal blue river as it glistened in the sun. Mount St. Helens, Mount Rainier, Mount Adams, and Mount Hood were all dressed in glistening white first snow of the season. This was so picturesque. I was in the front of the aircraft, touching the plexiglass nose, and I could see it all. What a blessing to witness this incredible scene. How peaceful and serene it seemed. Really didn't occur to me that this might be the last thing I would see. Just minutes before, I had been told to say goodbye to my family. I had 2 large blood clots in my lung following open heart surgery. Clot-busting drugs would cause the new coronary artery grafts to bleed into the heart sac, causing death. Without those drugs, clots would create lethal back pressure in the heart and keep blood from getting oxygenated that I needed so desperately, causing death. This is why doctors had told me that I would not survive. I was being life-flighted back to OHSU, but not expected to survive the journey. The serenity I sensed was surprising. There was none of the anxiety that I expected to fulfill or to fill this moment. I was enjoying the journey. This once-in-a-lifetime trip could have been spoiled by worry and fret regarding things I could not change, missing the incredible gift. Few of us know what our end will be, but Jesus knew that his would be crucifixion. Yet he did not allow his end to cast a shadow over the rest of his life. Many are so focused on the business of life, they have forgotten to live. The story of Martha and Mary is a good example. As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, they came to the village where a woman named Martha opened her home to them. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said, but Martha was distracted by the preparations that had to be made. She came to him and asked, "Lord, don't you care that my sister's left me to do all the work by myself? Tell her to help me." "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, "you're worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed. Or indeed, only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken from her." That's Luke chapter 10, verses 38 through 42. Many believe this is the Mary who was rescued from a life of prostitution. If so, she could have been seized with regret, but she had learned to enjoy the moment. She could not change her past, but she could enjoy today. And Jesus would not take that from her. I believe the first thing God will say to each of us when we have finished our journey is, "I told you could trust me. How much fun would you have had enjoyed if you had?" Whether it is our past that haunts us or our future that frightens us, faith lets us enjoy moments of living fully. So enjoy today. God's grace is with you. Bye-bye.